Hi guys, this is Brian Sapien again. Look, first of all, I want to tell you guys that our intentions are genuine. We don't really mean to insult anybody. We do understand that this is insulting to say that theism is a mind disorder, but it is not our intent to tell you this for purposes of harming you. We happen to feel that if somebody is suffering from something serious, that they should know about it, and a lot of people present this notion that we should talk to theists differently, or we should abandon this notion, and it does seem that through our comments there's a lot of support actually for the notion that theism is a mind disorder. Firefly made a video saying that theism is as a mind disorder is not backed up by any psychologist, and that nobody in our field has credentials, yet our most prolific poster on our message board holds 2 master's degrees in psychology, is completing a doctorate in psychology right now, and Kelly held a 4.0 GPA while she was in school, and awaits enough time so that she can return back to school, which will probably happen next year, in which she will be fully scholarshiped at an Ivy League university, where she will again continue majoring in psychology. We have read books like Edmund Cohen's The Mind of a Bible Believer. Of course, Sam Harris's The End of Faith. We've also had psychologist John Suarez on our show, who didn't agree, of course, to classify theism as a mind disorder, but did definitely say that there were very good correlations that could be made, and thought that we at least held our ground in making that argument. And when I mentioned the gentleman who holds 2 masters in psychology, he also agrees theism is a mind disorder. So we do have credentials behind us, and people will, we've already seen a few videos where people are lying, saying that this is not a position that anybody would ever hold to. No psychologist would ever hold to this. Oh, Albert Ellis is a nobody. Oh, nobody uses RABT. These are all really bad arguments that people aren't providing appropriate proof for. They're just making claims. As you saw in our last video, we provided some proof for a theist who was closed-minded even when getting evidence to the contrary. In fact, he was proud of the fact that he would hold to his position even after he had been proven wrong. That is indicative of somebody with a mental disorder. He is a youth pastor teaching other children. He has a mental disorder, and he's passing it on to them. You can look up the word meme and kind of understand how thoughts spread, and in a way, as Richard Dawkins would put it, religion is sort of like a virus, in that it spreads from person to person, in most cases through parents passing it down to their children, and we just continually pass it down because it's tradition. But what I wanted to point out most importantly was that, yes, I understand we definitely leveled some charges at theists last night in these videos, and part of this is all part of Operation Spread Eagle and our extreme disdain for theism right now and what it has to offer. And I find it extremely ironic and telling that so far everybody has chosen to attack the notion that theism is a mental disorder, and one of our videos last night was talking about how, for once, we would give everybody a chance to answer some questions, vindicating themselves, proving that theism isn't, in fact, a mind disorder. And this is how you would do that. You would prove that God exists. Now, we recognize that that's not going to happen, unless, of course, you have a mind disorder and you think it could happen. We don't think you are capable of proving God's existence. After thousands of discussions with theists over the years, and combined 40 years of experience between the main show hosts of the Rational Response Squad, we have yet to find a theist that can coherently defend their position about their belief in God without lying or being ignorant. And so, oh, by the way, somebody said every time I look away from the camera it means I'm lying. It doesn't. It feels weird looking at the camera the whole time. That's another claim that came out today on one of the Christian hate blogs. So the last point that I kind of wanted to get at here was, we've gotten, I guess, about 6 videos attacking the notion that theism is a mind disorder, including from an atheist or 2, and I'm thankful that you posted your videos, and I respectfully disagree with your position. However, I do find it telling that nobody has chosen to vindicate themselves Nobody has chosen to answer the tough questions. Nobody has chosen to prove that theism is not a mind disorder by means of answering questions showing us that theistic belief is not, in fact, delusional. And I think that you should all take that as a lesson. And you should all go look up right now the fact that as of the moment that I'm recording this video, there have been no responses to our questions except for addressing the notion that theism is a mind disorder. And I find that really telling. So check us out, rationalresponders.com. And until next time, stay rational.